Let's show the bracket one more time and explain what's going on today. So Nass is on an absolute tear. He hasn't lost a game. 3-0's J-Waits, 3-0's Raziers, 3-0's Vatira, who beat Moxie in the previous round. So this is a really big result. And Shadi, meanwhile, kind of a different story. He lost a game to the check-in bot, and then he's won 3 straight. So he beat Toxicato and Jack. This is essentially the Cinderella run against the dominant favorite. This is one of the most, probably one-sided predictions we're going to see in a grand final. Well, actually, I say that, and you guys disagree. I've just noticed all of you have predicted for Shadi to win. Oh wait, was that on you, Vacanis? Did you just put all? Was that all you? Yeah, actually, more people have put beans on Shadi than Nass. Somehow, I thought everybody was going to predict Nass to win. I'm being boring. I'm predicting Nass to win here because he's just swept the bracket. He's not lost a game today, so I can't predict against him. But credit to Shadi for making it this far. This has been a really cool run to see, beating Toxicato and Jack back to back to back. Those are all Salt Mine main event level players, and he's taking them all down with some extremely well-rounded gameplay. Shadi today's been impressive with the kickoff strats. He's been impressive with his aerial game. Definitely his most impressive aerial game that I've ever seen. He's been positionally on point. He's been controlling possession, challenging effectively, and he's always had good physical game and good ground game. So those things were not really a question coming into today. But the problem isn't the level he's been at. The problem is the level Nass has been at. He just swept everybody. So can Shadi level up again? I think he'll have to level up again if he's going to beat Nass today. Nass is back with a vengeance, looking for his second ATR Cup win. He won ATR Cup 2 for Europe. This is ATR Cup 4. He wants to become the odd or the even number dominator, I suppose. Josh Morris, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. And also Kaiser RL, thanks for the Prime 7 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that when it happened. Yeah, I guess a more bold prediction would be, does Shadi get a game? So me saying I think Nass wins this, not a very bold prediction. Do I think Shadi gets a game? Also, no. I think Nass is going to 3-0. I'm just going to say that. That's my prediction. Nass 3-0. And I don't say that to encourage you guys to tune out, because I think it's just that one-sided. I'm just going to say that if Shadi can win a game, I'll be already so impressed, because Nass is ridiculous right now. Nass or Diaz at the moment look like the guy in 1v1 to beat, depending on the region. So we've got a North African dominating Europe and a Brazilian dominating North America. It's great. Global Rocket League at last. Shadi did get on the score sheet there. Nass looking to grab the boost as it spawns. Perfect timing. And Shadi now trying to counter down the middle. Oh, he has done. Well, Nass got out here. Look at this from Shadi. Just managing to get the ball, and also his car past Nass, who was trying to trip him up on the landing, trying to demo him in the landing perhaps. Gotta be careful. Shadi has definitely been out playing early challenges today. That is a great save by Nass. Shadi puts him on low boost, but what a hit by Nass anyway. He has absolutely boomed that. Shadi off the inside of his own post though, and the counter down the middle. That's how it's done. What a play. We've seen this attempted and failed so many times in the past couple of weeks. There it is. How do you counter the boost steal? You play it off the inside of your own post and then just shoot. 3-3. What a goal by Shadi. I don't know if apparently Jack stayed live after losing tonight, but I know if he's watching this, he's got a tear in his eye. Tear of joy after seeing that play work out. Jack, we need to grab that replay. Hold on, I'm going to save this replay right now. Remind me later to send this to our editor for the nextrank.com, !TNR, nextrank.com if you want free content, by the way. Just quickly. But that is one of the hardest plays to find. We were trying to find a good example of that play for so long. It's really, really difficult. Even when Jack queues ones and specifically tries to make that play happen, it is so hard because it doesn't happen when you're looking for it. It only happens in every single show match ever and every single tournament match ever, but never when you queue ranked and try to make it happen. Did you not save it, Jack? You got one the other day and you didn't save it? Oh no. Yeah, I know you go for it a lot. I love how it's gaining popularity. Shadi fighting really well in this game, but Nass is obviously still Nass. This is going to be a tough one. Shadi sticking close to the plate. Nass going to trip him out. Try demo. Shadi avoids. And Nass is in a dominant position here. Lets the ball roll harmlessly to the bottom corner, but from Shadi's POV, he's worried about Nass taking a shot at any moment. Nass spaces him off the plate. Shadi with a huge save. Oh my word, what a save. He landed on the back wall after this. I thought surely he's going to need to land inside of his own net here. Nice Shadi. Air double dunk attempt. Actually doesn't make good contact on it. That's a big misplay, but Nass has now beaten the counter. The first big mistake we've seen out of Nass. Could have maybe had a goal there. Could have definitely had control. But it was after one of Shadi's weaker aerial attempts that we've seen today. Both players feeling the pressure of the grand final. Shadi demos Nass. For a second there, I thought he was just going to run down the line and try and spawn demo him. Oh, imagine. He would have been guessing the right side as well. Here he comes. Much better reset this time. Wave dash and set up for the boost steal. Demo, threaten. Nass avoids. Shadi doesn't really get much on the half flip flick, but now it's going to be Nass running away with the play anyway. Shadi turns, gets beaten. It's open for Nass. And he's up by 2. Shadi's been knocking at the door here. Almost coming back multiple times in this game. Already an insanely impressive tournament run for this guy. The delayed kickoff does not come to save him once again. It was a kickoff that did wonders for him against Jack earlier on. If Nass was watching, then he'll definitely have been paying attention to that detail specifically. It's always the mind games, the tricks you've got to be most aware of. Oh, Nass, careful. Okay, he does score this. Nass making the most of his boost advantage there. Did not play the ball into the most obvious dunk. And he benefits because of it. That's one thing that you guys can try at home and probably improve your Rocket League rank immediately. When your opponent is flying at you to dunk you, don't hit the ball straight into them. I know, revolutionary advice. You might be thinking, well, duh. Obviously. But looking at how most players in the community play Rocket League, you wouldn't think it's obvious advice. Everybody just plays the ball to the most obvious dunk in the world all the time, even in pro play. That's a great aerial play there by Shadi. Nass expecting more finesse on that one, but it was brute force. Quicker recovery after the kickoff goes away the Moroccan, and now he can put this game away with one more goal. Ground pinch. Off the post and in! What a finish! What a snipe by Nass. Flip reset. And the ground pinch. It's more of a ground half volley, I guess, because he actually hit that once into the ground and once again on the way back up. But, you know, pretty hard to tell the difference in the moment it happens. So, same result. Oh, another setup for the inside of the post pass. Not going to work this time, and it is going to be 9-5. Shadi sticking in it for now. But Nass is running away with game 1. Kid Nutty, thanks for the 5-month prime. Welcome back to the channel. Also Zassi, thank you for the tier 1. 9 months as well. Shadi's not out of this quite yet. He will need one kickoff goal, at least, like direct kickoff goal. Basically, he needs a strong possession here and then a kickoff goal, and he can win. And just like that, he can't win. He didn't get possession. Probably unwinnable. Yeah. He would have needed to hit the best zero boost flick anyone's ever seen, and he didn't do that. Which is fair enough. Nass continues his winning ways as his 10th win in a row today in games. Just absolutely farming whoever we put in front of him. So as we wait for game 2 to commence, remember that next week's ATR Cup is going to be a 2v2 event, so if you do want to sign up, for ATR Cup next week. We encourage you to do so, of course. It does directly support the event and make it more likely that we can run more of these again in the future. It's free. But yeah, you are going to need to bring a teammate this time. So tell all your mates who like 2v2 and queue up. And maybe you'll get to play against one of these guys or another top tier player who's trying to run through the qualifier. Well, not Nass. Nass will get an invite. I think actually both these guys are getting an invite. You're not going to be these guys in the qual. I'll just straight up say that. But you will be able to see them in Salt Mine qual, or Shadi at least. Not sure yet if Nass is going to play in the NA Salt Mine quals now that he's qualified for EU. Quick information for you guys on that. We are allowing players to try and qualify for both events this year. If you've already qualified for your main region, Nass is EU. He's qualified. Then he is allowed to sign up and try qualify for NA as well. Don't know if he's going to do that. Haven't heard from the man himself what his plans are. But I've heard that Diaz is trying to qualify for... oh my goodness, that's not in. What? How did that spin out? Yeah, like I said, I've heard that Diaz is going to try and qualify for EU, so he's going for the double champ in Salt Mine this year. Do sign up to Salt Mine as well, using the link in the description or !Smith in the chat, !register in the chat, or link in bio for ATR Cup. Bro, what was that kickoff? If you're talking about the... Well, you are definitely talking about the Shadi kickoff. He tried the drive kickoff, and he almost got scored on, but the whole purpose of the drive kickoff is to bounce the ball violently into your half, where you are then able to turn with the momentum you've got and get to the ball first, or just have the ball bounce in a way that isn't scoreable, which technically it did happen because it didn't go in. It's a really interesting strat. The drive kickoff is still relatively unexplored at the highest level in ones, but I think it's got a ton of potential to become mainstay, where you just speed through the ball at supersonic at the side. So in this one, if he wants to drive kickoff, he has to basically speed flip and hit the ball on the outside right edge, which sounds counterintuitive. You think that you got to go goal side. Well, you do usually for most kickoffs go goal side between your goal and the ball. For the drive kickoff, you don't. You go on the outside, and you just lose it on purpose. Actually, an easier kickoff strategy for you guys to try. I know you like to try some strats. You watch ATR Cup or Salt Mine and you want to try something in your own games. It's as long as you tell your teammates in 2v2, and obviously you don't have any in 1v1, so you can definitely try it. It's actually playable. You just got to tell make sure you do it when you're queuing with a teammate in Discord or something. If you do that one in ranks when you're solo, your teammate is going to rage at you. I wouldn't recommend it. They're just going to think you're trolling. Nass looking to gain control again in game 2, looking to keep the win streak going. We're tied up game 2, 2-2. Nass has full control. Pogo shot saved by Shadi. His boost is running low though, and Nass is still attacking. He's going to steal the next boost on spawn as well. Actually denied. Shadi able to keep him away from it. Although he didn't grab it himself initially, it was there for him to go back to. Nass with perfect timing up into the air. Air dribble dunk. Blocked well by Shadi again. Look at the vision as well. Shadi just checking to see where Nass was. Nass just has enough boost to grab the mid and keep the advantage going. Shadi fake jump. Nass high enough to avoid it. Another dunk attempt. This one's on the goal line. Nass looking to score. Pre-jump save by Shadi. This is an outrageous defensive stand. Nass taking his time though. Slots went over the top of him. And eventually, Shadi can't hold on any longer. I almost feel bad for him there. I wanted to see him at some point in this sequence just get ball control to gain some kind of a reward for all of the defense he had to put on display. But he just could not escape. Luckily, he's going to get a kickoff goal though. So he's rewarded for his defense in some way. Back to a tie game. A slight mistake by Nass, just leaving the ball, hoping that Shadi would retreat. Linger, thanks for 82 months of Tier 1 subbing. That's ridiculous. Also, Walsey, thanks for the brand new Prime. Appreciate you both for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the ATR Cup. Shout out Shopify for making this possible. And shout out for the whole team behind the scenes, all the other streamers. Terry for adminning, and all of you guys for watching. Oh wow, what a play by Nass again, accelerating the play so well. Has to say goodbye to his back corner boost though, and he does mess up his wave dash on the wall. Fake 50 by Nass is good though. He's got Shadi backed up into a corner and he scores. Nass is the master of keeping his opponent in positions where they cannot play Rocket League. Like, Shadi had a boost advantage there. Finally felt like he might be about to get some control. And then Nass just puts the ball over his head, trips him up and shoots it. Like, when you're back to the play, you're not going to have a good time against Nass. He might be the hardest player to play against when you cannot face the ball. Because if you're not facing the ball, he'll just never let you turn. And again, it's one of those things that I think goes underappreciated in high-level ones. It looks easy when Nass does it. It's like, well, yeah, of course, he just shot the ball so his opponent can't turn. Oh, yeah, of course, he tripped them up so they can't turn. Oh, yeah, he took their boost. But putting all that together in a sequence to just have full control for minutes on end is not easy at this level, especially against a guy on a run like Shadi's having today. Can Shadi come back? He has not had many chances, and he's not able to take this one either. Nass, the smooth recovery after the initial save. Keep him at bay. Shadi desperately trying to turn and get the play going, but again, Nass is just poking the ball over his head and scoring. I mean, thanks Nass for showing a perfect example of what I'm talking about, but you just cannot turn and play Rocket League against this guy. Shadi's trying. He wants to. He's got boost. The ball's right there next to him, but as soon as he turns, Nass pokes it over his head and then just scores. Ridiculous consistency. Shadi trailing by 3. Nass going for his 11th game win in a row on the day. Nobody's won an ATR Cup without dropping a game yet. This could be the first time. And it's not like he's been just rolling through no-name players. He beat J-Waits, a qualifying player, in round 1. I think that's a no surprise 3-0. No offense to J-Waits, but everybody probably predicted that one. Nice little self-pass there by Shadi again. He's too afraid to run for the back corner boost though, and does really well. It's a 3-point turn into position. Needs to score here though. Nass, back wall defense, dives down for an effective 50. Shadi in desperate need of a goal. Reset, and the air dribble will get it. Game on. Shadi's back within 2. The rest of Nass' run, by the way, for those wondering, swept Raziers and then Vatira. 2 players that you wouldn't expect to sweep against. At least I think most players would be thinking. Most people would probably be thinking Raziers gets a game, maybe Vati gets 2 in their current form. And Nass has been a different level today. Shadi, oh, what a save! Ramped up off the back wall, hovered in the goal line, and then flipped into the ball for the save. No reward going the other way though. Although Nass must be feeling the pressure now. Shadi's all over him, hunting for a late goal. But can he keep Nass uncomfortable? Oh, he wants a pause. Okay, fair enough. He did say that in the open play. Oh, the server's dying. Oh no. Well, I guess we could... this is a tricky one. Shadi definitely has the ball. I don't want to start again at a kickoff with 20 seconds left. That wouldn't be fair. I guess we could just wait for it. The reason I'm saying it's tricky is because Nass is boost starved. Shadi has 100 boost. And if we go back to a kickoff, that's not fair. Oh, maybe it fixes. Oh, hold on. Okay, ready? I'm just going to say ready. Because I have to unpause here. We can't go to a kickoff. It's not fair. Let's see. All right. We just have to play from here because it's such a dominant position for Shadi. He needs to... Oh, it's a really hard unpause though. Oh, he scores! Round of applause for that one. That was a tricky one. He probably forgot which way his car was going when we paused it, but he's done well. Yeah, like I was saying, we can't go back to kickoff there because it's such a dominant position. You have to unpause in midfield play. 100 boost to 0, possession, final seconds. Shadi looking for the comeback, trying to hand Nass his first game loss of the day. Nass is not having it. He takes control, or does he? Doesn't dive in. Shadi patiently waits, chases Nass away from the play, but Nass swerves and avoids him. He might still be demoable though. Shadi coming in for the pinch, misses it, and that should be game over. Nass takes it, and he will advance to 2-0. Well, that was a great try though. Really good try by Shadi at the end. A lot of players would have given up against Nass 3 down in a game like this where Nass has controlled almost every possession play. And yeah, just hasn't lost a game today. But he kept trying and he made it entertaining. Genuinely had Nass on the ropes at the end. Okay, he's rejoined the game. We're going to get into game 3 in just a moment. Wondering if we've had a car change for Shadi. I wonder if he'll have switched things up. I know he does play Octane sometimes. Or at least I think he does. Have I made that up? But anyway, while we're getting into the third game, potentially the last game, Nass is 11-0 in games today. Can he sweep the entire tournament? 12 wins in a row. Let's find out while we're getting started. Remember, Chalkcast is on Wednesday this week, as Wednesday's now live at 7 p.m. Eastern, usually. Myself, Rizzo, and CJ talking about all the latest Rocket League news. Be sure to tune in on Rizzo's channel, or you can watch the video after on the Chalkcast YouTube. It is going to be Octane Shadi in game 3, trying to switch up the pace a little bit. Very interested to see what kind of playstyle he brings alongside the Octane to this game. Yeah, this is the same Shadi who was in Salt Mine 3 Stage 1. Has he given the controller to Diaz? No reset. But still as effective. Surely. Oh, he can't get it through. Nass with a brilliant double save. Shadi's aerial game is a totally different level than the player we saw last year. He left Ballcam on intentionally there. That wasn't me forcing it. But Nass still manages to put a challenge in. Really interesting that Shadi left Ballcam on for that dribble. What it did is it let him see around the ball, or rather over it, because he was dribbling it on the back of his car. But the problem is that Nass could see that a flick wasn't really being threatened. The ball was so far back on Shadi's car that Nass didn't need to back down. He was just able to move forward and set up a challenge. Shadi's definitely getting more control in the Octane. Oh, just as he loses control. And now Nass is in. Back into the sequence. Boost steal, shot, goal. It's what he does. And it is so hard to stop. You know, talking about players who have leveled up their aerial game in the past year, Nass is definitely one of them. You've never seen a car change work? I've seen them work. It's rare, but it can work. I think it's worth a try in this kind of situation, because he's probably thinking that, oh well, the kickoffs are not working, 50-50s are not working. Let's try and switch it up. And I mean, so far it's worked, at least from a kickoff perspective. But Nass is still so hard to score on. And he is still finding goals with increased regularity. What's been a brave display so far by the Saudi Arabian upcomer. Looking like it might be about to come to an end. Yeah, true. Diaz Aftershock, Salt Mine 4 Qual upper bracket qualification match. Oh, wait a minute. Did Nass just bean this, or did he try a fake kickoff in 1v1? Yeah, he just beat it. Okay. Yeah, the fake kickoff in 1v1 is usually a dangerous move to go for. As an advocate for fake kickoffs, even I wouldn't recommend it. At least not there. Oh, aerial shot for Shadi, goes past Nass but off the post. And Nass from distance, great first touch. Second touch gets away from him a little bit though, and Shadi's able to get a solid challenge in. One touch and an open net finish. He's back within a goal. Shadi still fighting. So many times he's had to come back from behind in this matchup. He has never given up once, and I don't expect him to give up now in this last game either, if it is to be the last game. Nass just waiting for Shadi shenanigans to cease, and then he takes off. Just had a look at whatever that pre-jump was and thought, I'm not interested. Whatever it is you're doing over there, you can do it by yourself. I'm not air dribbling into that. I'm just going to wait for you to come back down and then set up a shot. And a bit of a mistake there by Shadi. He was trying to demo Nass on the return. Definitely should have played the ball away from that dangerous area. Might have even been able to take control, if I'm not mistaken. Lovely step over by Nass there. Looking to re-establish the 3-goal advantage, but Shadi saves the flip reset despite the angle change on it. Failed double jump pop into the middle, but it's baited Nass's challenge. Nass immediate recovery to bump Shadi away from the open net. That mistake from Shadi actually worked in his favor as Nass lunged in. Shadi was able to recover. Still a good position for Shadi, but he's not able to turn. Nass is just denying him access to the play by existing. 50-50 goes up onto the back wall. Nass reads it perfectly. Chips the ball clear and grabs the back corner 100, mid as well. Low touch off the back wall for Shadi. Tough to air dribble that one. Instead, dribbles on the ground, but Nass is right there again. He's just in no man's land. Annoying Shadi. Shadi wants space. Nass hasn't got any to give. Minute and 45. Is this the end of the Cinderella run? Is this ATR Cup win number 2 for Nass and $1,000 in his back pocket? It might be. Shadi denied once more. Does have the ball under control in his recovery though. And here he comes with a full pitch air dribble. Little touch on the ceiling from the ball in the way. That's going to waste some boost from Shadi as he tries to retake control. Wanted the mind game and doesn't get it. Nass plays the ball. And he's going to be up by 3. Shadi has it all to do. And it all starts with the kickoff. He needs something. He needs possession here, or this is going to be as good as over. Nass's defense in this game has just been too good. And again, Nass is just not going to let Shadi turn and hit this. Just stays on the ball, as you should. Oh my goodness. Shadi just spawns and saves the shot at the near post though. And now Nass is kind of giving it to him. I don't think that was the play though. Whatever the play was there, it's hard to say. Shadi trying to skim that full pitch, but Nass is even going to block that. Must score moments for Shadi. Keep on arriving and passing quickly. And Nass says take the shot before slamming it top bins. And what saves him as well? Is this salt mine? What is going on? GG's says Shadi. Oh, Nass does say GG's. Is there beef between these two? I'm not sure. Maybe there is, but yeah, a little bit of salt coming out there. Perfect time for me to say sign up to Salt Mine if you haven't already. I'm going to keep talking about it till you all sign up. I know you've not signed up because there's more views on the video than there are sign-ups in Start GG, but it's free. Sign up for ATR Cup 2v2 next week. Sign up for Salt Mine 4 quals. And yes, once we get regularly 5-figure sign-ups every time, we'll stop talking about it all the time. Deal? Glad we've reached an agreement. But congrats to Nass. Unbeatable today. 12-0.